In a very good bit of news, the government of Iran is currently making negotiations to sell oil to the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. This new economic cooperation is seen as a great thing for both countries. U.S. sanctions against Iran has left a lot of its oil not being exported as much as it usually is, severely cutting into their profits. And at the same time, sanctions against North Korea have prevented them from getting the necessary oil to carry out their production, to heat homes, and generally produce electricity. So this new cooperation between them will be quite beneficial. Now, right now, the Iranian Minister of Oil is currently having talks with the North Korean government about a kind of agreement. Now, currently, the two countries already share a scientific and technological cooperation that has been of great benefit to both countries. In the past, this technological cooperation between the two countries, according to the UN, has been on ballistic missile weapons technology, and it has been claimed that the DPRK and Iran have been violating sanctions by trading weapons and technology with each other. Now, personally, I sincerely hope that it is true. I hope they are doing this and defying these sanctions because the sanctions are unjust. The sanctions are designed specifically to place both Iran and North Korea in a disadvantaged position against U.S. aggression. Anyone who is observant enough will notice something very striking. Iran is a largely Islamic state and fairly bourgeois. There's still a ruling class, it's still capitalist. Yet they work so well with a completely secular Marxist-Leninist state. And what's the significance of this? So what does it mean? Well, both countries obviously have very different views on society and how they should operate. Obviously, one is secular, one is not. One is capitalist, one is Marxist-Leninist. But what exactly is important here to understand? Yes, both countries have very different ideologies, yet they work very well together. Why? Because both countries are under pressure from U.S. imperialism. Of course, I don't agree with how Iran runs. I oppose theocracy, I oppose capitalism, but it is a victim of U.S. imperialism right now, and that for whatever criticisms may be made of Ahmadinejad, whatever criticisms may be made of their system, would be exponentially worse under a U.S. puppet regime, which is exactly what would happen. The two countries share a common problem, U.S. imperialism, and although they have great differences on how they should operate, they do have an obligation to cooperate with each other to mutually be able to survive. They have a common interest, or as one person did put it, they share the same trench, or they are the same trench against imperialism. And I hope the cooperation between these two countries can continue and hopefully benefit both nations so one day, U.S. imperialism can end.